He said I took him for granted. I laughed. Not because it was funny, but because I didn't think he'd actually leave. Now I lie awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wishing I could take back that laugh. Wishing I could take back everything. I'm Maya. I'm 32. And this is the story of how I lost the one person who loved me quietly, completely, and without question. Because I thought he'd always stay. Zayn wasn't the romantic type. He didn't do flowers or write long messages. But he showed love in ways that didn't look like love at first glance. He filled my gas tank before I noticed it was low. He kept my phone charger in the car just in case. He always made sure my side of the bed was warmer in winter. He was quiet, consistent, and present. And I was distracted, busy chasing ambition, busy comparing our life to Instagram posts, busy thinking I deserved someone more expressive, more exciting, more intense. The truth is, I didn't realize I had the kind of love most people beg for, the kind that's soft, steady, and real. Instead, I picked fights over little things. Why didn't he compliment my new haircut? Why didn't he plan a surprise dinner like someone else's boyfriend did? And every time he'd try to talk, I'd cut him off. Every time he reached out, I'd pull away. He stayed patient. Until he didn't. One night, we had a stupid argument. I don't even remember what it was about. Something small, probably dinner or plans with friends. And somewhere in that back and forth, he looked at me and said, "You treat me like I'm always going to be here, like no matter what, I'll stay. But Maya, you take me for granted." I laughed. Actually laughed. Rolled my eyes. Scoffed. Said something like, "Oh, please, Zayn, don't be so dramatic." And that's when he just stopped. Stopped arguing. Stopped explaining. He looked at me like really looked at me. And I felt it. The shift. Something broke. Something I couldn't see, but felt in my gut. If you're still watching, comment Zayn, because I wish I said his name with more love when I had the chance. The next morning, he was gone. Not gone like, I need space. Gone like, I've packed my things and left the keys on the counter. No drama. No yelling. Just quiet, heartbreaking finality. At first, I was shocked. Then, furious. How could he just walk out like that? I texted. Called. He didn't respond. I reached out to his sister. She said he was staying with her for a while. Said he needed peace. And suddenly, I was the chaos. The noise he had to get away from. I sat in our apartment for days, waiting for a knock, a message, a sign, but it didn't come. Instead, I started seeing the silence he'd left behind. The shelf where his books used to be. The chair he always sat in. The little sticky notes with reminders I used to roll my eyes at. Everything that annoyed me when he was here now felt like memories I would kill to relive. One night, I found his hoodie in the laundry basket. I held it like it was him. I cried so hard I couldn't breathe, because in that moment, it hit me. He wasn't coming back. And even if he did, he wouldn't come back the same. I started writing a message. Deleted it. Wrote it again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. I didn't know what I had. I miss you. He replied 3 days later. Thank you for saying that. But Maya, sometimes sorry comes too late. That's when the tears didn't stop for hours. Because he didn't sound angry. He sounded free. And that hurt more than anything. He was finally at peace. Without me. It's been 7 months. He's with someone new now. I saw it on his sister's Instagram. They looked right. Like she sees him in a way I never did. And me? I'm still in the same apartment. The same couch. The same regret. My friends tell me I'll move on. That I'll find love again. But what they don't understand is, I already had it. And I let it go. Because I couldn't recognize it when it wasn't loud, dramatic, or flashy. Now, I look back at all the moments he tried. All the ways he loved me. All the times he waited for me to grow up. And I just wish I hadn't laughed. I wish I had hugged him. Told him he was right. Told him he mattered. Because he did. He still does. So if you're watching this, if you have someone who stays, who tries, who's quiet in their love but loyal in every action, don't wait. Don't let pride become the reason you sleep alone. Don't wait for their absence to realize their value. Because sometimes you don't get another chance. Sometimes the silence becomes permanent, and the laughter that once felt harmless becomes the loudest sound in your memory. Comment, Zayn, if this story hit home. Share this with someone who's about to lose something real. And never forget, the quiet ones who stay, they're the ones worth keeping.